Good afternoon, our viewers. Thank you for watching G3 Television. It's the Citizen Debate with me, Chris Ola. And in the studio today, I'm hosting Kampala International students. Right on my right hand side, I'm Marvin Priska.
Thank you for hosting me.
And Mr. Simon, the president, FDC Kampala International. And Madam Susan from NRM.
I'm happy to be back.
And Jamil, independent student.
Thank you, sir.
In the studio today, we want to talk about the independence of Uganda. On the 9th October, Uganda celebrated the 54th independence. But we want to assess this independence. To what extent has Uganda achieved the independence? Right straight away, I'm going to Madam Susan, the president of NRM, Kampala International University. Madam Susan, what do you have to say about this view of the Uganda achieving their independence?
Thank you so much, Mr. Ola. Ugandans have achieved their independence fully in a way that they have achieved democracy. There is a high level of education standardization. There is improved infrastructure development and security at large.
Oh, thank you, Madam Susan. Let me try asking from the FDC president, Mr. Simon.
Yes, sir.
We heard Madam Susan talking about democracy, education, security, among others.
Yes,
what do you have to say about one of the points Madam Susan had said?
In fact, when we talk about independence, Uganda being independent, I see Uganda still babysitting. You talk of democracy when people's homes are turning into prisons. When we are not having fair and free elections.
But Uganda had their elections. They have elected
Yet
the
people
leader they
in
want.
Uganda did not vote, and they are not part of Ugandans.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Simon. Let me try to bring Jamil in the studio, right, to give us his view, not only to sit in the studio. Yeah. Mr. Jamil, you're an independent student in Kampala International University, right? Mr. Jamil, try to give us your own view about this debate today.
About the debate, yeah, about this, when you talk about independence, right? At least you got there some improvement, but even some failures in somewhat parts. So, I would just say,
no, you try to measure some parts in that achievement.
Yeah, like road constructions, like Kampala Entebbe Express, Northern Bypass, good roads are there.
But then are we having good roads in all the region? Is it a balanced development?
I was very clear at the first. Some failures are there.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jamil. We are going for a short break, and when we come back, don't forget that we are live streaming from NamoTT. And our main sponsor is Kampala International University. This, as in Kampala International University, is giving half bursary to all students who are joining. It's the leading private university in Uganda.
Dad, how do you know a university is right for you?
Son, there's nothing as life-changing as going to a great university. From the very first moment you walk through the gates, you realize your life will never be the same again. You feel the aura of being in the presence of people with great minds from different walks of life. That's when you'll know you are at the center of excellence and high academic standards in a place that nurtures competitiveness, scientific inquiry, critical thinking, and innovation. Son, you will know a great university when you are at Kampala International University.
Kampala International University is a leading private university. Visit our website or any of our campuses for more details. KIU, exploring the heights.
Thank you so much. Welcome from the short commercial break, and welcome back in the studio. And again, we are starting with Madam Priska.
Yes.
Madam Priska, I want to take this debate straight into your hand. Since you are part of the Women Affair in KIU. Madam Priska, I want you to talk about women, as in women in general in Uganda, not particularly in Kampala International University. How do you see women in Uganda these days?
Okay, thank you, sir. Basing on the theme today, me as a woman, I see there has been women emancipation. Yeah, in many ways. For example, we have freedom of speech, freedom of worship, we are free from cultural practices.
Now you say you have freedom of speech in Uganda, right?
Yes.
Now about the woman council of KKCA who was dragged by police yesterday from Besige's
No, those women, yeah, we are free. But if we
but she was trying to express herself. That is what you call freedom of speech.
Unfortunately, I did not see that woman. I don't know what happened. But
how about undressing the women in Kampala streets?
If you have to follow why they do arrest them.
Information.
Okay, thank you so much for hearing from you, Madam Priska. I'm going to take it back to the FDC President Kampala International.
Yes,
Mr. Simon,
Yes, sir.
what do you have to say, living alone this field? I want to ask you basically on the education level in Uganda. Has you achieved anything in education?
In fact, in education, we've not achieved anything. If our Ministry of Education can fail to develop its own curriculum,
But we have
we are following the
USE, we have in UPE.
which use SE, which cannot even provide 10 students to campus.
Information, sir.
Now the students in campus, where are they coming from?
They're from private schools.
No,
Excuse me,
Information.
Mr. Moderator.
Now give him time to express this.
They're from private schools, and the sons of those the bureaucrats in the governments, they don't even study from Uganda.
So they are all studying
There's
from
that
abroad.
inequality.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Simon. Let me hear from Jamil.
Sir, about that issue, I have my colleague here, Madam Susan. She's from government school.
That's it.
yes.
Well equipped with.
No, Mr. Jamal.
Yeah.
Even a government school, the level matters.
Yeah.
Madam Susan, let me take it straight to you. You are from a government school, right?
Yes.
What kind of a government school were you in? Is it a third world lane government school or a first class government school?
No, okay, Mr. Moderator. To me, I think all government schools are equal.
No.
They're not equal.
The difference is in where the government school is located.
Yeah.
Take an example. I went to Chibubura Girls Secondary School. It is in a village. It's in a village, deep. Yeah, we didn't have
Thank you so
hydroelectric power,
much.
but
Thank you so much, Madam Susan. We are running for a short commercial break, and when we get back, we'll go straight to social media.
Paying bills just got so easy with EasyPay Digital Mobile Wallet. Get instant commissions and grow your wallet from all your EasyPay transactions. Plus, real-time statements that assist you to plan and budget effectively. It doesn't get better than this. Join EasyPay using any available telecom network and start paying for your car, water, and digital TV bills at your convenience. Top up your wallet using your MTN Mobile and Airtel Money accounts or at any EasyPay merchant outlet. To get started, simply get the EasyPay app available for download on Apple iOS, Android Play Store, or your web browser and register for free across all networks. For more info, visit our website easypay.co.ug or send an email to info@easypay.co.ug.
Welcome back from a short commercial break, and don't forget that we are also being powered by Raindrop. In the social media, I'm having the first SMS coming from Winnie. Winnie is saying Uganda has achieved total democracy. There's true independence in the country. Wow, it's nice. Aisha is saying, please, I want a song. It's out of topic. The next SMS is coming from Maureen. Maureen is saying Uganda has never achieved any democracy. How can we say we are free? Yet we are not having free and fair elections. Women are being dragged naked on the streets. They are tear gassing the citizens every day on the streets. Thank you for those who send their messages via SMS. Let me take this debate back in the house.
Oh.
Mr. Simon,
Yes, sir.
basing on your university, we are living along the nation.
Yeah.
Let us break it back to your university. You are opposition leader in Kampala International University. What do you have to say about the affairs within the campus as Kampala International University between the NRM and the FDC?
Yeah, in fact, in Kampala International University, the NRM chapter and FDC chapter is not recognized.
So you say they only recognize NRM as a part in Kampala International
only
University?
NRM. Only because you see
excuse me,
leadership
Mr. Moderator.
because the leadership in KIU, it is in a shadow. You cannot tell me that one person can think for the rest.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Simon. Before I get back to Madam Susan, let me hear independent student in the campus.
Thank you, sir. Let me supplement on this issue. In fact, it's very clear. Even during elections, all students we are transported to where Kololo. Free transport, all facilities were free.
No, Mr. Simon. I'm trying to break it down to Kampala International University.
I was very clear.
No, for their own guild. For their own guild. You as an independent student, I want you to give us your view about this issue.
About that issue. In fact, those things, in our university, they are not okay.
And I
Okay,
think
Mr.
Mr.
NRM
Moderator-
President, first talk, and I give you time, Madam
Thank you
President.
so much, Mr. Chris. He has talked of the FDC not being recognized.
Yeah.
How come he has come up as the FDC representative?
Now you can come up as a party, but you'll not be recognized to
No, if
participate.
they want a chapter,
It's like a shadow.
if they want a chapter, FDC chapter, you are the people to start.
Should I answer back?
To start it.
Okay,
You're
thank you
waiting
so
for
much for
me.
being with me in the
Information.
studio.
They
Before I
always
wind
You
up.
only complain when you have the capacity to start that chapter.
But they
Okay, so thank you so much for hosting you in the studio. But before we wind up, I want to get one view from Madam Susan. You're going to wind up only in 2-3-5 seconds.
Yes.
And give me a brief background about your election of the Guild President in Kampala International University.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Moderator. He talked about the Guild President not being elected by the students. But to me, I feel we are electing our Guild President simply because
But all the students electing the Guild.
we are electing him
No.
in a way that
yeah.
in a way that
In the
we choose representatives from various departments,
Okay,
right?
thank you so
And
much for
those
being with me in the studio today. We have come to the end of our show, but don't forget we're winding up our debate. But before we wind up, I'm giving you 5 seconds each. I'm starting from Priska. You wind up in only 5 seconds.
Thank you, moderator. Me, I call for free and fair democracy.
Thank you so much, Madam Priska. Let us have the FDC President, Mr. Simon.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Me, in my concluding remarks, I say struggle continues. And finally, I love my country, but I'm ashamed of it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Simon. Let us have Susan.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Moderator. Because of the stability in Uganda, come 2021, a middle income.
We're dead
Sure.
We're dead dreaming.
Okay, thank you, Madam Susan. Let us have Jamil.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Enough is enough. The guy's done something, but we need change.
So it's a total change.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being with us in this show. But don't forget that next week I will be bringing the head of departments of Kampala International in the studio, so that we try to assess how they are electing their guild. Still your host, Chris Ola. Thank you so much.